Hello, hello, crafty friends. Doesn't look like anybody has signed in yet. So come on to stream and tell me that you're here if you're here, and we can talk. We'll talk. It doesn't even look like I have any numbers up there yet, so maybe I should have waited to go until I had viewers. But we have good stuff for you today. Really good stuff for you today. Hello, hello. Hello. Thelma, Irene, Mary, are you out there? There's Nillaris. Hi, Nillaris. So you get 100% of the conversation now because you're the only one who's actually here so far.
5 others coming on.
Oh, yeah, there's 5 more coming along. Oh, how are you, my Hawaiian friend? You doing okay? We have all kinds of beautiful things today. Oh my gosh. I know I have some gilding flake cards done, but I wasn't able to locate them. First time you're first, yeah. You doing okay, my friend? Hope your hubby's feeling well too. Yes. Well, we may just go ahead and get started here because we have a lot of products to go through. And I'm sure that a lot of people will come in later and sign in. I don't want to keep the... Oh, there's Glenn. Hi, Glenn. Okay. I don't want to keep the 8 people who are out there waiting while we wait for the others to get here. First thing we're going to talk about today is gilding flakes. I know I have some gilding flake examples here in the shop, but darned if I could lay my hands on them if Margie happens to come in. Oh, I'm so glad, Nillaris. That's awesome. 5 years. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Love that. So, gilding flakes. I know I have examples. I have no idea where they are. If Margie happens to come in, we'll ask her where they are, and she might be able to lay her hands on them quickly. Anyway, we're going to go through. These are the old style bottles. I believe the price is the same. Or, yeah, I think the price is the same. Can we look at that, honey? Let's look and see if the price is the same on the gilding flakes. You should be able to go into the Cosmic Shimmer sale right there and click on gilding flakes. Slide down the left-hand side to get the gilding flakes. And the Aurora flakes are on sale for $8.85. These big bottles going down. Yeah, these big bottles are $8.65. And the smaller bottles are $10.09. Why? Because they came out at different times. These original bottles, that's all we need. These original bottles were the original size of the Cosmic Shimmer gilding flakes. There's roughly enough to last you your lifetime in one of these bottles. It's amazing. But this is, let's check out this first color. Maybe you can kind of zoom in on the colors so they can really see the pieces. And while you do that, I will talk about how we use gilding flakes. Gilding flakes, first of all, you turn off any fans in the room. You don't want any fans blowing when you got gilding flakes in the on your desk, or they'll be in the air. They are very, very, very lightweight. But you take any sticky surface like Best Glue Ever or double stick tape, double stick adhesive sheets. You can die cut those or whatever you'd like to do. And then you can sprinkle these flakes on top. Here's a little sampler pack that they put together that has the 3 products you need. You need a sponge of some sort. See that black sparkly sponge? There's nothing fancy about that. You can use a cosmetic sponge. You can use anything. But you're going to put the adhesive down and let it dry tacky. Then you will sprinkle the flakes on top. And then you use the sponge to loosen any extra flakes, which you will carefully pour right back into your jar because every little bit is usable. And that will also kind of polish up your image, and you end up with a beautiful metallic image or line or die cut, whatever you're working on. So that's what gilding flakes are all about. So this one that we looked at first is called Egyptian gold. And you can see the predominant color is gold. There's also a little bit of orange in here and the tiniest little bit of silver in here. Egyptian gold is our first one. Our next one is called Warm Sunrise. Isn't that just an appealing name? Warm Sunrise. And it has copper and gold. Isn't that beautiful? Copper and gold flakes in this one. Next up, we have Aurora Lights. This is predominantly silver, but we have a lot of copper and a little gold in it as well. Aurora Lights. Next up, now these great big jars, these are huge. I mean, look at it on my hand. It's a huge jar. These huge jars cost the same or less than the littler jars I'm going to be showing you. It's crazy, but these were actually packed first. This one's called Golden Jewels. And as you can see, it's all gold. Beautiful, beautiful. Next up, we have Red Speckle. And we have lots of red, coppery red, lots of bright red, and lots of silver in Red Speckle.
Say hi to Mary R.
Hi, Mary R. Welcome. Oh, I was chatting on the 514 date and wondering where Debbie was. This one is called Silver Moon. And as you can see, it's all silver. Oh, Irene's on vacation. That's why she wasn't tuned in. Okay. There we go. All silver. Next one. This is called Verdigris. Verdigris now. I turn this around to where it has some colors I really like in it. Look at this Verdigris. It's gold and it's copper, but it also has that absolutely stunning green in it. Isn't that pretty? See that green? It's kind of a aqua blue-green kind of color. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm so happy that you're done with your radiation, Glenn. God bless you, my friend. I still have that coming. Okay, and this is called Inca Gold. Love this one too. This is actually one of my favorites to use. The Inca Gold has a little red, a little copper, and then those gold flakes. So you can see some of these colors are similar, but they're not exactly the same. Here is one called Persian Dawn. Now this one is almost an equal mix, I would say, between silver, gold, and copper. You see that? You might agree or disagree, but I think it is. I think it's about a third and a third and a third. Beautiful colors. Okay, here is the next one up. And this one is called Silver Dream. This is predominantly silver, but you can see that we've got some golden and a few copper and a little bit of that green in here. You can see that every once in a while, kind of see there's some right there in front now. Little tiny bit of that green in there. Next up, we have Sunlight Speckle. It is an equal mix of gold and silver. You'll notice on these that the flakes are little. You can buy gilding foil in big sheets that you put down. This will give you a different effect, because of the little pieces that look kind of crinkly when it's down. It's beautiful. It gives you kind of a little bit of a crinkly effect, and then of course the added colors, which is really cool. And last but not least, in the large jars, we have copper kettle. Now, the only reason that these larger jars are available is that our distributor still had some on the shelf, because all of the new ones are smaller jars for the same price, or roughly the same price. Okay, so I'm going to put these away. Teddy's over there snuggled in with his daddy, looking quite proud of himself because his daddy didn't want to pick him up. Now Ted looks quite happy. All right, here we go. Okay, this is the new size jars. Still a generous amount. See that? Still a generous amount, but considerably less than we had in the other jars. Same price. These are the ones that sold out first and then got replaced. This is called Gemstones. I think it's aptly named, Gemstones. Isn't it gorgeous? It's very rich looking with the red, copper, the red, the copper, and the gold. Gemstones. This one is beautiful. I love this one. I've used this many times. It's called Autumn Leaves. We got a little green, a little gold, quite a bit of red. I think red and copper are kind of the predominant colors in here. We've got some green and gold in there. Very beautiful colors. These are all on sale for 20% off. This one is another favorite, although it's got a lot of little flecks around the edges, so we can't see the colors as well. This one's called Mulled Wine. It's another of my absolute favorites. Well, maybe this may be really dangerous, but I want you to be able to see the colors. There's Mulled Wine. See how that flake kind of moved? That's what happens. You turn the fans off before you get the gilding flakes out. Isn't it beautiful? This one had tape on the sealing it, and now there's some gilding flakes on the seal, and there's gilding flakes on my desk. Thank you, Nillers. We'll take that. Okay. So now we can really having a demonstration in gilding flakes because it's all over my mat. This one is called Sunlit Forest. It has just little bits of red and gold. A little darker color too. I'm not sure what the dark color is. Kind of almost a blue-gray. That's called Sunlit Forest. I wanted to show you this one, because this one, they obviously, their distributor actually pulled it out of their classroom or out of their stockroom, I believe. It's marked $17.25. What's our price on these again, honey? Can you flip back over there so I can see it?
No.
Our price on these, it's on sale for $10.09, and our regular price on these is $12.62. Now, in fairness, they may have that stated in Canadian dollars, but $17.25 makes my $12 regular price look pretty good, and my $10 sale price looks spectacular. This one's called Copper Fusion. I love this one. I don't know that I have used this one before. It's a real deep copper. I love it. I think it's beautiful. I can see myself having one of those soon. Bryce over there shaking his head at me like he does every time I talk about getting products out of inventory. This is called Spiced Honey. We've got gold, copper, and silver. Seems like it would be predominantly gold if it's spiced honey, but it's not. This one is beautiful. What is this one? This is called Pink Sunset. It's kind of a red with a kind of gunmetal gray flecks in it. How beautiful is that? That's gorgeous. That's really gorgeous. I love that one too. This is called Pink Sunset. Don't let the name confuse you. It's red as red gets. Okay, and here we have Carnival. And as one would expect at a carnival, we have lots of gold, lots of orange, lots of copper, a bit of green. Got light, nice, bright, pretty colors in this one. Now, even though these are smaller jars, I just want you to know the stuff will keep producing and producing and producing as long as when you put your gilding flakes out on your project and you tap them all down with your sponge and then you sponge away the extra, you pour that extra back into the jar, you're using very little volume out of this when you use it. So these will last for a long time. This is called Raspberry Kiss. I can see that. It's silver with bits of bright red in it. Raspberry Kiss. And this one is called Glowing Embers. I think that actually looks like glowing embers. You know, you got the ash in the bottom of the fireplace. You get some gold and some red in there. That's beautiful. Oh, yeah. I'm positive that's true, Glenn, because this stuff has no shelf life. And she said hers, Thelma said hers lasted 15 years. Yeah, it keeps giving and giving and giving. You will have it a long time, as long as you don't turn the fan on. And you turn the fan off if you're going to use it. This is called Chocolate Gold. And we have chocolate brown and gold mixed in this one. Chocolate brown and gold. Love me some gilding polish. It's beautiful. Last one of this style. This is called Red Blaze. And it's red. It's kind of a copper with bright red, tiny bits of gold, but it's mostly copper and red. See those tones? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That is our gilding polish in the new size bottles. It's exactly the same product. It's the luck of the draw, although you can see on the website which size the bottles are. None of it weighs anything, so it wouldn't do any good to put a weight of the bottle in there because it's all those little tiny metallic flakes. But you can see from the pictures the size of the jars. Okay, we have these little kits that I showed you earlier when we were talking about how to use it. Let's repeat that just for the sake of those who have come in since. These little kits demonstrate how you use gilding flakes. Step one, you will, in this case, they're saying gilding flakes with a stamp. And they say use the sponge to tap glue over your stamp. Stamp the image where you want. When the glue becomes transparent, it's ready for the next step. Apply some flakes to your image and burnish them gently with your finger. Tap off the excess and use a sponge to refine the image. So this one they're doing, that's how to do a stamped image. You can also put this down on cardstock on double stick paper, and you can make a bunch of this, and then you can cut your images out of it. That's a little wasteful because you're going to have some waste that doesn't get used. So what you also can do is use your double stick tape and then peel off the protective layer and expose the adhesive. and put these gilding flakes right on your die cut images. Any kind of sponge will work, Glenn. Cosmetic sponges work well. This has just got, it's got a little sponge in here. These are slightly rough, but not really rough. You don't want to scratch up the gilding flakes when you get them on. You just want to kind of burnish them and kind of polish them up with a sponge, but you can use any kind of sponge. They have a small sample bottle of their flake and glitter glue in here. We have that in the store in bigger bottles, flake and glitter glue, or you can use, I think almost all of you have Best Glue Ever, which works wonderfully with this product. And again, double stick tape, double-sided adhesive sheets, anything sticky. Those Sticks 2 stickers that we have in the store, the ones by Hot Off the Press, and I believe we also have some Starform that are double stick stickers, work beautifully with this product. Were you going to ask something?
Question, is that Cosmic Shimmer glue in the kit?
It's Cosmic Shimmer, but it's Cosmic Shimmer flake and glitter glue, which dries tacky. This one here is called Egyptian Gold. I don't think I read you the name of the first one. This one is Warm Sunrise. It's just little kits. Warm Sunrise and Egyptian Gold. So we do have these in larger bottles too. Oh, look at there. That one just decided to open. I handled it. Yeah, this is actually, I said it's very slightly rough. It is. It's just very slightly rough though. It's just a little cosmetic style sponge. So we've got a little 10 milliliter bottle of flake and glitter glue. Turn it around so you can see the label. Flake and glitter glue by Cosmic Shimmer. We have bigger bottles of that in the store if you want that. And then this one comes with Silver Moon, all silver.
How much are the kits?
Let's look. Everything Cosmic Shimmer, including our glue, which I never put on sale. There it is right there at the end. Let's pull that up far enough we can see. $9.48 for the pack of 3 elements. Okay, looks like we had one of our Cosmic Shimmer glitters or building flakes that sold out already. All right. While we're on the hi Karen. While we're on the topic of Cosmic Shimmer, we're going to look at Aurora Flakes. These are their bright colors, and they're in an even smaller bottle. It really is dramatic when you see all the sizes one after the other. This one's called Festive Jewel. And I'm telling you guys, this is still going to go a long ways. Festive Jewel. First one lasts a lifetime. Second one, it almost says it lasts 15 years. I don't know, but it's a good one. And this one will last quite a long time. It will get you through a holiday season. This is called Festive Jewel, and it is gold, red, and bright green. I'm going to show you a chart that has all of these finished on it when we're done here. This one is called Royal Sparkle Aurora Flakes. And I believe the reason it's royal is that it has red and silver. All of these are showing much brighter colors. Everything is currently on sale. You can find it. Everything that's in the system now is on sale in our store for 20% off. And there's still a few Cosmic Shimmer items to put in, I think, but we're getting closer to being done. This one is called Firefly. It's a lot like that last one, but it's got a higher percentage of red than gold. Firefly. You can see it'd be beautiful just to put it even on the frame of something, wouldn't it? Isn't that pretty? Just seeing it frame the label. This one is called Passion Pop. It's got purple and blue. Passion Pop. Purple and blue. You know I'm going to love that. Thank you guys for doing your thumbs up. I appreciate it. Okay. This one is called Oriental Fire. Aurora Flakes. They do have weight on these. I'm surprised they do. But this says it's a 50 milliliter ml. That must be milliliter bottle. It's very, very light, though. I have a whole box of these, and it was like carrying cotton balls in the box. They're very light because they are all those little flakes. Oriental Fire. This one's got pinks and purples and golds and reds. This one is Black Diamond, as the name infers. It's got black, and it's also got silver. It's quite pretty, actually. Black and silver. This will look a little bit like glitter, especially as you get down towards the end of the container where you've used up most of the larger flakes. But the difference is that you'll have some larger flakes in this. It won't just be small flakes in the... Okay, this one's called Morning Blush. Looks an awful lot like rose gold. Mary. Mary's just taking a phone call, so of course that's when we come up with this. This has got a pink and a gold, and together they look like rose gold. Pink and gold, though, you can see the actual distinctive flakes there. See that? You got pink and gold in that mix. Here I've got Rainbow Sherbet. We've got gold and orange. Very pretty. Gold and orange together. It actually has some silver in it too. In fact, I think it has more silver than gold. So let's say it's silver and red flakes. Okay. This one is called, I was thinking this got to be some kind of celebration because it's so bright. This is called Confetti. It's got blue and pink and silver, but predominantly blue and pink with a little silver. Isn't that pretty?
It's like Mardi Gras.
Bryce thinks it looks like Mardi Gras. Had to be some kind of celebration. This one is called Blissful Berry. We got pink and red. Pink and red together. That's pretty. I was just thinking this is very Valentine's-y. Wouldn't that be nice for Valentine's? It'd be beautiful on flowers and stuff too. But it just, when I look at it, it reminds me of Valentine's. This is Icy Pink. We've got pink and silver. And again, the flakes that are on the bottom are kind of broken up. So I can't tell as well, but you would have flakes of both pink and silver in this one. We have Golden Rose. This has beautiful coppery orange kind of color and gold in it. It's beautiful. Golden Rose. Yes, it'd be beautiful on your Reese dice. This is Frosted Violet. You know I'm going to love that. It's got violet and silver. This one is Amber Glow. And it's predominantly that bright red color, but it's got a little gold to it. Amber Glow. Here is Purple Dawn. This is purple with gold. Imagine putting this on like ornaments that you, whether you're talking about real ornaments for your Christmas tree or paper ornaments that you're using on your cards. Imagine putting this stuff on your cards. This would be beautiful. The ornaments would be especially gorgeous. And finally, this is jade gold.
Would that
Jade
work for
gold.
shaker material?
No, it's too light to. Bryce just asked a great question. He said, would this work as shaker material? And I'm going to say, no, it would not, because it is so light and staticky that it wouldn't move. It would stick to the acetate and stay there. I would not recommend this for shaker material. It's a good question, though, honey. Great question. Let's look at the color charts, and you can see what I mean by the flakes of color. Takes a second to put all these jars away. Okay, here's our color charts. I actually have two. Back up just a little, please. Two color charts. There we go. That's good. Okay, here's the Passion Pop. That was the purple and blue. Here's the Enchanted Forest. Here, let me see if I can get this so it's not glaring. There we go. How's that? Green and blue. The next one is called Rainbow Sherbet. We've got, it comes out almost orange with that red, with the red flakes and that silver. You've got Amber Glow with the orange and the gold. That's beautiful. And see what I mean about it, kind of burnishing it down? You got all these beautiful flakes together. This is confetti. Hi, Diane. Good to see you, my friend. This is Oriental Fire. Second in. Next one is Icy Lagoon. The next one is Festive Jewel. Now, it looked to me, looking at the package, like it had more red and green and less gold. But when you see it done, it's got a lot of gold in it. See that? Gold with red and green. Actually, I think it's prettier this way. And then I love this one, Firefly Sparkle. You see that? Isn't that beautiful? It's this one right here. And then the last one on this chart is Royal Sparkle. But just when we thought it was safe to go back in the water, they came out with more colors. And I have a second color chart for you. Let's zoom in just a little bit on this one so we get the best view we can of the colors. There we go. That's beautiful work. Thank you. Okay, we start with Black Diamond. We've got Gold Onyx, Jade Gold, Blue Ice. We've got Purple Dawn. Aren't these beautiful, guys? Frosted Violet, Morning Blush, Golden Rose. That one. And we've got the berries. We've got the beautiful, or the blissful berries. And we've got Ice Pink. Aren't they gorgeous? Gorgeous. All 20% off. All around that $10 mark on sale. Okay, that is the Gilding Flakes. Let's talk about a couple of other things. This is a gesso that was made by Cosmic Shimmer for Jane Davenport, one of their designers. I don't know if you're familiar with Jane Davenport. She's the one that loves the really bright colors, thus the pink and orange jar. This gesso is meant to prep your paper or your canvas for watercolors. I can see those being fabulous nail polishes. Watercolor gesso. So you prep your canvas or your paper. Just provides additional protection against it rolling. It will help the adherence of your watercolors to the canvas. And this is a smaller jar of watercolor gesso. by Jane Davenport and for Cosmic Shimmer brand. These are in the store. They're on sale. Next up, we have Jane Davenport Collage Medium. Collage Medium. It dries clear and matte. This is like a decoupage adhesive. But you can put lots of layers of this. That's the Collage Medium. You can, put some down, add your base elements, put some over the top and add your next layer, put some over the top and add your next layer. So you can layer with this. It won't get terribly thick, but it will be, each layer is both a protectant and a decoupage medium. And we have two different sizes of these. This is kind of funny because if you type in the word medium, medium, it won't come up. Just look for the category for it. Collage medium, she says, MEDIYUM, exclamation point. There we go, from Jane Davenport. Okay, that's one box done. Next box. I can't wait to try these. I have not tried these yet. They're not coming up yet this week. This week we're doing tints. We're doing the stained glass tints, and we're doing the pearl tints this week. This is Botanical Stains. Botanical Stains. And what this one does is it's like a watercolory type finish, but it's actually intended to stain your paper. Like, how many of you have done tea staining? It's like that. I think there's actually a color in here for that. You can see on here that the color of this one is kind of a purplish color. Let me see if I know what it's called. Grape. This one's called Grape. Botanical Stain. You can put it on a cloth and stain the edges of your papers. You can paint it on with a brush. You can, make big backgrounds out of this stuff. Beautiful. I can't wait to try this, actually. Here's one, Botanical Stains, and this is called Coffee Beans. Coffee beans. These are supposed to emulate the colors. Yes, like a sepia tone, please. There it is, right there. Karen, the sepia tone, that coffee. Isn't that pretty? And you can use this to stain your background, stain your edges. Like I said, you can paint with it. You can generously apply it to backgrounds. This one is called Woad, W-O-A-D, Blue. Woad Blue. It's supposed to emulate the colors in nature. One of my other distributors had this on sale, and they didn't get in to get enough of it to offer it as a product. It sold out before I got to it. So I was happy to get these. Marigold. Isn't that beautiful? These are in applicator bottles. You squeeze the applicator to draw the stuff up into the syringe, and then you use that, if you want to either apply it to your palette or to your paper. It's kind of an orange, orangish yellow. Beautiful. This one is Carrot Top Green. They say it's green. It looks pretty brown to me, but it does have a bit of a green cast. It actually shows on camera more green than it looks in just looking at that little label. Carrot Top Green. This one is Black Bean, and it's a gray.
Say hi to Kim and girls.
Hi, Kim and girls. Good to see you. That gray is a warm gray. It's got some warm tones in there, so maybe a tad of purple or pink in that gray. Love these. I can't wait to play with them. This is Avocado. I would not have thought that was avocado, but that's what they call it. It really is what they call it. Got to play with these. I got to see these colors in real life. Italian plum is a deep, darker purple tone. Italian plum. We'll be playing with these. These may be next on the agenda. I want to play with these, and I want to play with the watercolor palettes. Although I better get on it, because the watercolor palettes at priced at what we have them right now are selling really well. Those pearlescent watercolors. So if I'm going to demonstrate one, I'm going to have to get my rear end gear. This is hibiscus. Beautiful pink. This one is tea leaves. There's a tea stain. The sepia. I wonder how that looks compared to the coffee. I can't believe I put my hand right on the coffee. Coffee's just a little darker. The tea's a little lighter. Ooh. Tests coming up. Okay. This is sandalwood. Sandalwood. I like these. And this is blueberry. Blueberry. I can see this being really useful material. Put some of this on a sponge and just go all the way around your edges like you would with an ink pad. I think these colors, the stain colors, would be beautiful. Sometimes the inks can be really dark. These are all going to be kind of translucent tones in that stain. Got to play with these. It must be done. It must be done. I have never had these in stock before. Okay. Now this is one. We have some coming up here that will be very familiar to you. Very, very familiar to you, because you guys know. Do you happen to know, Margie, where we might have an example of our regular gilding polish? I know I've done some over time, but I couldn't.
The regular luster or the metallic?
No, oh, actually, I said gilding polish. I mean gilding flakes.
Oh, yes, it's in that basket. Oh, a sample of how we've used it?
Yeah. That's okay.
I do not believe so. However, I can bring something in that I did the gilding polish on.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I put it on woodwork.
Oh, that's fun.
Beautiful.
Huh, you did it with gilding flakes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are well versed in these. These are the Pixie colors, but this is the same basic concept as our Jamie powders. This just happens to be more colors. So here I've got Orange Slice, Making Waves, and Rusty Red.
Yeah, I'm down there trying to fit all this into one bookshelf. This is what I want to say right
now. And you're loving me at the moment, aren't you? This has no shelf life. This will stay good forever and forever and forever. These are little bottles of powder. Very berry and green jasper. Love me some Cosmic Shimmer powders. My favorites are the Jamies. We'll look at those momentarily. Here's Black Cherry and Purple Orchid. And the last one's in the Pixie. These are called Pixie Burst powders. And one of the reasons they're going to call these bursts is because there's a couple different ways you can put these on for those of you who haven't done Jamie powders. Oh, they're so beautiful. I just got to say, they're just so beautiful. It's one of my favorite mediums out there. And I do that class probably more often than most classes. Probably, I think my Bowmaker class is the only one I've done more often than Jamie powders, because I love doing Jamie powders. It's great fun. Anyway, You can get your paper wet and you can sprinkle these on it, or you can put the powders down and then sprinkle them with water, or you can make an inky background and pull your papers through it. There is just a million different ways to use these, and they're so much fun. You can also paint with these. You can put them in your paint palette, add water, and use them like watercolors. But they are so much fun. And when you put them down on your damp paper or you spritz them, the colors just burst forward. That's why they're called burst. The colors just kind of jump out at you. It's very fun. Love me some powders. These are under powdered watercolors in the Cosmic Shimmer folder, as are these. This is another brand of them. There's two different kinds of bottles, but they're the same thing. Okay. Oh, these are so pretty. These are Cosmic Shimmer Pixie powders. We have lava red and blue. We have Pixie powders in Mango Blaze and Scarlet Mist. I have colors here I don't personally own yet. I can't believe that's even possible because I bought every color as we got it in. But when you get all the brands of the powdered watercolors together, this is Pixie Powder Rich Gold and Bronze Blush. We have Midnight Sky. But you can see if you put that on lightly, you get a gray. If you put it on darker, you get a black. We have Aqua Lagoon. We have Burnt Orange. Nellora said aloha, Margie.
Oh, hello.
Don't know if you can hear her back there. She repeated your hello. This is Firework Burst. Now, if you look at this one, come in a little bit on that one, honey. If you look at this one, this has got a lot of different colors in it. So if you just put it on and leave it, you show all those colors. If you work it, those colors will all merge. Unfortunately, they kind of merge into a grimy brown. So don't overwork this one. But isn't it beautiful? It does look like firework colors. Here's another one. This is Silver Dream. I like the camera where it is. Thank you. Silver Dream. You'll see you'll get kind of blotches of color and you'll get fine color. This is Candy Pink. Takes the camera a minute to catch me when I slide it into focus. There we go, Candy Pink. This one is Spearmint Green. Sorry, it's taking a minute to focus. It's because we have the camera set so close in.
I think it's because you have all the product right behind it. So,
Too much to look at.
there you go.
Oh, Spearmint. I love that. I have used that one. This is Plum Twist. You know I'm going to love this color. Look at that with the purple. As soon as you can, look at it. I think it's because I'm shaking too. That doesn't help.
Center it in the picture more. There you go.
There we go. Plum Twist. Oh, I love these. They're just one of my favorite mediums. They just truly are. I have done so many beautiful things with Jamie powders and these other colors. This is Pale Olive. Boy, that one came right into focus, didn't it? This one's called Ancient Copper.
Because you're keeping your hand in the focus. So it's
This is called Aubergine Dream. I would love the purple nails. Actually, I've done that to mine a lot. Although I don't have any to speak of right now. There's no nails on there. Pewter.
Excuse me. Sorry.
I'm going to show your card in the next week or two, Karen. I got to get all of my cards together. There, some of them are here, some of them are in the house, some of them are on the table next to my chair. I got to gather all the cards together, and we'll start with a viewer cards demo. But Karen sent me the most beautiful and unique card, and I gotta say that your message for me was especially timely because I don't feel like that right now, but it was a very, very timely message. So thank you very much. You guys, the rest of you guys will see what that means. Here's Midnight Blue. Oh, love it. One of the things I've learned about these powders over time is no matter which colors you use with it, the blue always takes over. So you have to be careful how much blue you apply because the blue will take over from any other color. And then it's the straw yellow. Okay, get all these back in the bag. And then I'm going to show you, there's got to be Jamie powders coming up next. But they're all the same basic idea. Some of them are pearlescent, some of them are translucent. You can use them all together. You can mix and match the brands. I even bring in the Nouveau ones. At the same time, I use the Cosmic Shimmer. So you can definitely interchange these. I have a big basket that I sent around during class time. Oh, we have so much fun doing the Jamie class. You guys should all fly out here and come and do my Jamie class. They're so, so pretty. Oh my gosh. I just love them. I absolutely love them. I did have Jamie powder on one of the cards that was next to me on the board here, but it's been changed. It's not there anymore. I pulled it down and shown you. Here's a... No, it's okay. If you want to grab a handful, that'd be great. They might like to see what the fuss is all about with these. We have lots of colors of powders. These, I'm sure, must be the Jamie colors. Pixie Sparkles. Well, actually, I know some of these are Jamie colors, but they're not called Jamie colors on the bottles. So, but Margie's gonna bring some and some samples that we can look at. Thank you. I appreciate it. Ooh. Oh, yeah, look at this one. This is done with the Jamie powders, guys. The background is done in Jamie powders, and so is the stamping is done in Jamie powders. Aren't they beautiful? Look at that gorgeous pearlescence. Oh, I just love them. I just love them. This is glitter paper with a sticker, but in the background we have Jamie powders on acetate with white behind it. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. This is Jamie powders on acetate on a white background with a sticker over it. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh, or die cut. I'm not sure if it's a sticker or a die cut. Isn't that pretty? Oh, look at those reds and oranges. My goodness, I love it. This is Jamie powders through a stencil. Jamie powders through a stencil. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh. Love them. Love them, love them. This is Jamie powders on yeah, it's on acetate in front of an envelope. I want to show you, since I can, what this looks like on acetate. This is what it looks like with the paper behind it. But you can also put it in front of mirror board and other things. Isn't it pretty? Wowzer, huh? Oh my gosh, I love Jamie powders. We might have to do that again soon, but if you can't wait for a demo, look back and type in Jamie, Jaimie, I believe. In a lot of cases, I'm doing it like this acetate. I would put one fine line of tape on one edge to stick it to my card, Diane. This one is done directly on black paper. This one is done on acetate. I use glue and acetate, and then it's applied directly to my glitter card. This is actually put on with glue, because if you're putting it on top of a glitter card, and this acetate is attached to the card with one fine line of tape across the top. If you really, really look hard, you can see it. There's a little bit right there where you can see the tape showing. You have to know it's there. And this one is some of my Jamie powders done on black cardstock. And the paint is going directly on, and I'm spritzing it with water, and then it sticks. So got to go back to this one. This is our last one, because this is just like my favorite technique. Okay, that's what the Jamie powders look like. Let's look at the colors. We got Sandstorm. These are definitely the Jamie powders. I recognize the names. Jamie this is Sandstorm and Sunburst. Similar but different. One's more mustardy, one's more yellow. This one is Boulevard Lights. This one is Teal Marine, one of my favorite colors. I love that. This is Pale Blush. This Pale Blush is very light on white and absolutely striking on black. This one is Gilded Plum. All these powders work on black and white cardstock. Some better than others, of course. Golden Marble. Love these, love these, love these. Coral Crush. If you haven't played with Jamie powders, you owe yourself the opportunity to do that, because that is just like one of my favorite things. This one's called Molten Gold. Yes, we do have Mother's Day coming up this weekend. This one is called Sunset Glow. And this one's called Fuchsia Rose. This one's called Heavenly Hues. This is beautiful. This one goes on with, see if I can get it to focus on me. Goes on with flecks of pink and blue, and then it kind of tints the background pink. It's pretty. This is Pumpkin Patch, which, as the name would infer, is an orange. This one is Blue Wish. Blue Wish, I love this one. It's got purples and blues in it. This one is Zesty Lime. This one is Purple Rainstorm. You wouldn't guess by looking at the color in the bottle it's going to turn blue and pink. The color of the bottle is pink. Isn't that funny? But the blues take over. Copper Splash. This one is called Flirty Sky. This is another product that lasts for a very long time. There's no shelf life on it because it's powdered into the blues. These last for a very, very long time because you're only applying a little bit. Some of my bottles have been through 3 and 4 classes before we had to replace them. Purple. So you get about 6 people using it, and you know, there's some colors, the purples and the blues and the greens tend to be really, really popular in classes. And I've only had to replace just a couple bottles ever. Red oxide. So those are Jamie colors. And put those away. Boy, I love these. Have I told you I love these? I love these. Price is giving me that eye that says you've told them too many times that you love these. It's like when he makes something that I absolutely love for dinner. I'll tell him 5 times during dinner how much I love it. He gets impatient about me telling him 5 times that I love something. But can't help it. If you love it, you love it. Oh, he made me some yummy bread. This is his seeded bread. And he uses sunflower seeds and, oh, I don't even know what all, mustard seed and, what? Pumpkin seeds. What else?
I would use sesame seeds and poppy seeds.
Sesame seeds and poppy seeds, but you need new supplies of those. One of my bottles is upside down there. I would worry about that if it was a liquid product. It's not. It's a powdered product that's sealed. So I'm not worried about fixing that. Okay. That, my friends, is our Jamie and other sparkly powders. Boy, I do love those. What time is it? 5:02. I think I'm going to wait on this basket till next week. I'll wait on the basket, but I'll tell you they're here and they're listed. This one is Luster Polish, and this is the Dazzling Denim. Come in close on this one, please. I have a whole basket of polishes to show you. And we've done a couple of demos now on the polishes. It has a self-stow applicator in the lid. The only way you can take that out is pushing it to the side. If you try to pull it out, it won't come. Try to twist it out, it won't come. Once it's popped in there, you push it with your thumb and it pops out at the top. And then this cap screws off and you have the polish in your applicator. So I hope you guys are enjoying these Cosmic Shimmer classes as much as I am. We are having a really good time. Oh, on Saturday we demonstrated these. This was the pastes. Look at that. This is the luster paste and the sparkle paste together. Isn't that beautiful? I have a couple of them here. I'll show you. Here's another one when we've done 2 colors together. A Luna paste. I said luster. It's not. It's Luna paste and the sparkle paste together. Where you see it's really jumping off at you, that's the Luna. And then the one that's a little more subtle is the sparkle paste. So pretty. This was our experiment we did with gunmetal and silver. We did that 2 times. I did it before, and then we did it again in class. Here's a little sample we did. Look at this. We used one of the Luna pastes on the very edges of this one. This one, I smeared it when I took the stencil off, but I'm still going to use it. I'm going to cut out something and put right there, either a 3D, maybe a Hardy Crafts 3D, or like we did with the sticker and where it painted in the sticker, one of those. But And this is something altogether different. Okay, so I think that's it for today. We will go through these next week on Wednesday, and we'll look at all these beautiful new polish colors that came in. My goodness, this is perfect color right here for Father's Day. It's beautiful, that denim color. Do something about Dad's workshop with tools and denim. It'd be good, wouldn't it? Anyway, happy Mother's Day to everybody on Sunday. Lauren's coming to fix me crab cakes on Sunday. Wahoo! Yeah, I wrote to her and said, since it's Mother's Day, does that mean you're going to make me crab cakes? And she said, yes. So I had purchased some Dungeness crab when it was more affordable over the summer, put it in the freezer, and it's been waiting for Lauren to come and make me crab cakes. So excited. So excited for that. That's going to be great. So we will be back on Saturday. On Saturday, I'm going to use pearl tints, and I'm going to use the translucent stained glass effect tints. So that's going to be great fun. So look forward to that on Saturday. And for now, if you haven't already done so, hit your like button. Thank you in advance for that. It makes me feel good, and it helps us to get recognized by YouTube when they're deciding who to recommend, what channels to recommend to other crafters. And when we sign off, I want you to tell me your favorite product of the day. You'll just hit that refresh button up in the upper left-hand corner of your screen if you're on a PC. And as soon as we're done, and it will bring up the comment box. Tell me what you liked the most today. Tell me what you liked the most about what we've been looking at. That would be fun for me to read. I read all of those, respond to most of them. And if you're not already a subscriber, hit that subscribe button because you don't want to miss a thing we're up to. We do good stuff all the time. Very fun things. Okay, we'll look at these next week. We'll look at all the different polishes that have come in. But join me here on Saturday at 11 a.m. Pacific, and that will be 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Eastern time. And we'll see you there. For now, I'm going to say good night, Gracie.